Hey, the purposes for this video are for entertainment and criticism. Take it, leave it, you do you. This video is not to give you an excuse to harass or bully the user in question, so do not treat it like it is. We do not condone witch hunting or harassment, so don't do it. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Hello everybody, I'm Yuji, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at an MLP fan character, but first, sprites. Today's sprites were made by Adorable Mew. Thank you very much for the sprites. And starting off with the looks, I actually really like this. Wish it wasn't Pony Creator with Celestia's hair, but I understand not everyone can draw. I'm still trying to decide how I feel about the cutie mark. On one hand, I'm like, it's okay, but on the other hand, I just can't decide. But I will say the colors, your character has like 11 colors minus the infinity symbol, but add that in there and there's 16 colors. Then I don't know, the colors on the infinity symbol just look weird to me. Maybe making the infinity symbol the same colors as her hair, or just make it white would help with how many colors there are on this character. And because you're using Pony Creator, I would suggest straying away from canon character like hair sprites that you have. It's not always intentional, but it comes off as you're just trying to recolor a canon character. That's why Pony Creator, one of the reasons Pony Creator isn't really the best option when creating an MLP character. Anyways, that's it for the looks. Moving on to the bio. Name, Starlight. Nickname, Star. Species, Alicorn. Gender, female. Eyes, blue. Coat, pastel purple. Mane, pastel rainbow. Cutie mark, infinity symbol, and a heart. Special talent, caring for all those around her, anyone and anything. Job, she doesn't currently have one, she just helps those around her. Best friends, Princess Cadence, Princess Luna, and Rarity. Romantic interest, none yet, but her heart is always open to find her special sun pony. Interesting fact, her magic aura changes colors. Words cannot describe how much I hate color changing or rainbow magic for MLP fan characters. I just really don't like it. Personality, she's caring, loving, and will fight for what she loves. She's also shy, yet very open when around her friends. Weaknesses, caring for everyone is an amazing skill, however caring for everyone can also be her downfall. Sometimes she cares for the wrong beings, but she can't help it. Wait, where are her strengths? You list weaknesses, but you don't list strengths. You also don't list likes and dislikes. Equipment, just her bracelets around her. Bio. Starlight had a hard life when she was a young filly. Her parents died because of a magical disaster in the place they worked. Once Starlight found out, she couldn't bear to believe it. She was sent to an orphanage and shut herself away from the world there. A few years passed by and Starlight was still living there. Every day she lived in loneliness, wishing there was someone or something to fill the empty void in her heart. When she was walking to the park one day, she sat on a hill, looked up at the sky, and started crying. That was when Princess Cadence came up to her and started talking to her. The two fillies hit it off there. Cadence was the best friend that Starlight had always wanted, and she felt like she was her sister as well. It changed Starlight to become more open with a person instead of always locking herself up away from the world. Cadence's parents adopted Starlight so she could finally have a home again. Once there, Cadence and Star grew up together. Cadence was the reason why Star received her cutie mark. She always watched as Cadence spread her love everywhere she could. She watched as the people affected cared for each other so much and how magical it seemed to be for them. This created a spark inside Starlight that she had never felt before. She started to care about everybody so they could be just as happy as those who she saw. She cared and cared for people and made everyone the happiest they could be. However, there was one instance that mattered the most. When Princess Luna came back after the Nightmare Moon disaster, everyone neglected her and was so scared of her that they avoided her. Luna sat in her tower all day and night, alone without a friend. Seeing Luna like that reminded Starlight of how she was when she was in the orphanage. Although she was a little frightened of what would happen, Star couldn't stand by and let Luna suffer like that. She went to Canterlot and went to Luna's tower. Once she entered, Luna looked towards her confused. She wasn't used to having visitors since everyone was so afraid of her. Star sat in front of her, smiled, and started to comfort her. Once spending time with each other for hours, Star stood up to leave, and her flank started to shine. The infinity heart cutie mark appeared on her flank. She looked at Luna and smiled, overwhelmed with joy. From this day, Starlight grew up with her two best friends, Luna and Cadence. She now resides in Canterlot in her permanent home right next to the castle. She travels all around Equestria, making new friends and caring for them as well. If anyone ever needs a friend, they seek Starlight, knowing that there is always love in her heart for everyone. And that is it for the bio. We are moving on to final thoughts. Okay, I already stated how I feel about the picture. You know, it actually looks really nice. The design isn't that bad. Just again, if you're going to use Pony Creator, try to stay away from the canon character hair sprites that they give. There's not a lot of options in Pony Creator, but you know, it'd be better than accidentally coming off as I'm trying to recolor canon character. You know, reading through the backstory and learning what her cutie mark is, I don't mind it as much. I still think the colors should be changed a bit so there's not as many colors on the character. And I do have a question after reading through everything. How did she become an alicorn? Because until Flurry Heart's existence, alicorns had not been born in Equestria. So, I'm just wondering, how did she become an alicorn? You never explain that, and I would like some explanation as to how. As for the bio itself, it's not horrible. You did miss out on a few things. Again, likes, dislikes, you forgot her strengths completely. But other than that, you know, I honestly don't mind this character. I actually kind of like her. Anyways guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Yuji. We are Constructive Criticism. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.